when you naturally dye something out of turmeric, it actually has healing properties. Welcome to this episode of Hanger Management, where we explore our closets one thought at a time. If you've been enjoying listening to this series, I hope that you subscribe and like this post. And there should be a link in the comments to head over to my website to be able to subscribe to my newsletter, which then will give you all the updates and all the news for my upcoming solo book called Buddha's Closet: Cleaning as a Path to Enlightenment. Today's topic is Eyelet, which is this fabric. I'll give you the close up here. Lately, there's something about Eyelet that makes me want to collect it. Like every time I see something Eyelet in the thrift store, I'm a avid thrift store shopper. I will put that out there openly and honestly and embrace it because it's how I grew up. It's what I do, and I find so much joy in the process. And again, going back to the whole dopamine conversation, I think it's a part of me that when I am thrift store shopping, it feeds my dopamine, and so it's an important part of my mental health. And so anytime I see an Eyelet shirt, or ideally I'm looking right now for a white Eyelet skirt or an Eyelet dress, I've been bringing them home. I've been collecting them, and there's something so feminine, I think, about the fabric and the detail that goes into it. That crisp white fabric with the really elaborate details in all of the stitching really kind of elevates the garment in such a way, and it's such a quintessential summer fabric. Like, it really sums up what summer is in an outfit. I'll probably show you in other episodes, but I've got a whole variety of Eyelet tops now, and I actually just got an Eyelet little dress the other day with like ruching along here and puffy sleeves. And it's probably not something I would typically wear because it's like shorter, but I will wear it just because it's Eyelet and it's white, and I think with like a pair of cowboy boots or something like that. Not that I own cowboy boots yet, but I'm looking for them to add to my collection. I think it would be an absolutely stellar little outfit. This top, especially when I see it in the back there, totally reminds me of a off-the-shoulder white shirt that I had probably in my late teens, early 20s, something like that. There's something happening in all those neural pathways in my mind that is taking me back to memories of wearing that shirt. That's the power of clothing, to take you back into these places in your mind that maybe you want to go, but maybe you don't, and you have the decision to make. You have the discernment power to make whether or not that's a place that you want to like go back to in your mind and bring those feelings up, or maybe this item of clothing is bringing you there for a reason in order to do some healing work and revisit that and bring some sort of peace and balance back into your life. The thoughts that we think are endless, and how we bring our awareness to those thoughts are, the possibilities for that is also endless. And so clothing just happens to be one way that we can easily bring our awareness externally by putting on a piece of clothing and then noticing what thoughts arise and where they take us when we get there. What I've picked up lately are a couple of Eyelet pieces that are yellow, and so there's a skirt with like an Eyelet border, and then a top, a little crossover top, quite long actually, that is also a yellow color. This is the most recent addition, the yellow eyelet top. And one of the things that I've been thinking about doing with all these eyelet tops that I've been collecting is naturally dyeing them, maybe with like avocado or turmeric. Again, that yellow color has really been making an appearance in my wardrobe over the years, and I'm really embracing it. And part of that has to do with when you naturally dye something out of turmeric, it actually has healing properties, the same healing properties that turmeric gives you when you consume it for anti-inflammation. When you wear it against your skin, it is going to offer you those same sort of healing properties that it would if you ingested it, because the properties in the turmeric are going to be absorbed into your skin. And so I'm fascinated by this idea of natural dyes as healing when worn as clothing, or when you dye your bed sheets with a natural dye. And again, you know, you're sleeping on the pillow or the sheets, and your skin is absorbing those healing properties directly into your body as you're sleeping. I think there's such an interesting avenue for exploration here that really we're just starting to, you know, see the tip of the iceberg. And in terms of the actual like name of this, there is this whole field of Ayruvastra. So it's very much in line with Ayurvedic medicine, but it's Ayruvastra. So the healing properties are in the fabric as opposed to in the foods that you're ingesting and what else. So there, yeah, endless possibilities in terms of, you know, the things that we can do with our clothes to incorporate these healing properties within them. Awareness looks good on you. It really does. Yeah.